Hello everybody, my name is Light of Hand, and today I'm doing a little update video. Just well, first off I'm going to start off with saying, guys, thank you. I got past 200,000 views. I should have done this video last week. That's not actually when I joined, that's when I joined, but that's not when I started doing videos. That will be very soon, will be 4 years soon, but yes. Yeah, I want to say thank you, guys. When I started out doing this, don't get me wrong, I would love more subscribers, but at the same time, I never thought I'd hit this amount of views. I never thought I'd have this amount of subscribers. I thought I'd be lucky to have like a few hundred and stuff like that. I do feel like I need to say thank you to a friend of mine called Archivian, who's here. He's helped me through many things. Age of Boredom, Mike from Ready Steady Play as well, Ollie from Ready Steady Play as well, because them guys have all been helpful, been nice. Being on Mike's channel obviously gave me some exposure as well. So yeah, and Age of Boredom, I want to say thank you to as well. But this isn't what my whole video is going to be about, but I just wanted to get that out the way now. What I'm going to go over to now is I'm going over to Cubicle 7's web page, because today they announced, well, they didn't announce, they've let us guys know a little bit about what's going on with Warhammer Rough Nights and Hard Days. Now, as you guys know, I'm a massive Warhammer fan, especially the fantasy. Now, I'm loving the fact they're bringing back a Rough Night at the Three Feathers Inn. So that interests me quite a bit, because that's actually comes from that was in the first edition and second edition, if I remember rightly. Don't know if it was ever made for third. That interests me quite a bit. A Day of Trials. So someone's basically waiting for a trial by combat. That seems to be interesting. That interests me a bit as well. A Night at the Opera. An evening of a cultivated opera descends into horror. Into finesse and horror. So I'd like to see what they do with that, because it's kind of interesting. That interests me. So there's a celebrity status wedding. Doesn't go according to plan. That sounds interesting to me as well. Now, this says to me there's only 5. I thought it was meant to be 6 adventures. But it offers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get the idea that they can be interlinked if you want to as well. So I could turn this into a campaign with my friends. I'm not sure when it would start, but problem is I've started just after Carl Franz has been made Emperor. So in my little campaign I've got with my friends, which is going to be continued this Sunday. Looking forward to it, because we couldn't do it around December and couldn't do it last month. So I'm really looking forward to continuing. It's only going to be my 3rd session, but that does interest me. Now, the other thing I'm very interested about is the pub games that there's going to be added to it. So I love the fact this is going to be an adventure book, but it's going to have some stuff in it as well that basically helps with what people do in the pastimes, what how one would participate in it in the local taverns and stuff like that. Now that's kind of cool, like for us over here in England, that would be a game of pool or darts. Also along, there's actually some old. When I went to the beer festival, I tried some old games that people used to play that involved throwing things onto chairs and so on. But the other bit, I don't know how I feel about this next bit. I'm happy and I'm not at the same time. They're bringing gnomes, a mysterious new playable species, to be added to the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. Now, if I was, because gnomes aren't really talked about a lot in the stories and so on. In fact, I can't remember the last time gnomes were talked about in Warhammer, except for in the old 1st edition. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like the 1st edition, but I can't remember the last time I remember even reading about them in the old Black Library books I've got. So I'm kind of really? But then there's this other part of me goes, no, it's great, it's another race. Another part of me would have loved it if it was ogres. But that's me. That's only my opinion. I'm not knocking it. I think it's great, but at the same time, I'm kind of like gnomes. I wouldn't even mind it if it would have been someone else, like, I don't know, from another province. Maybe stats for another human, or even sea elves, or, you know, like the Pacific dwarfs to this certain area or something like that. So I'd like to see where they go with that. I'd like to see what sort of stuff they've added, you know, like where do the gnomes live, where are they more likely to be found, are they a race that's excused, you know, almost practically with everyone else. Because I'm not going to lie, the other day when I saw this picture here, I was thinking, why is a hobbit wearing boots? A part of me knew it had to be a gnome, but another part of me is like, because I haven't heard a gnome being mentioned for so long, if I remember rightly, gnomes are smaller than hobbits. So it's kind of like, I was like, not sure. So I'm still on the fence about that. Everything else about that, I love the idea, especially like the Lords of Uberthreich bit, which I didn't mention, did I, guys? And competing factions gather at a ball, quickly becomes a battlefield. Now, I like the idea, so it could be very interesting that the players are there to try and maybe keep peace and so on. But yes, it's all, because I believe you can play these as single scenarios if you want to, or you can continue doing it as one long adventure, like campaign, which I'm probably going to try and do with some of my friends. I just don't want... My only big fear is that I do this and then the Enemy Within campaign comes out and I might not be able to use the guys might not be able to use their characters because they've done this so far. And I'm kind of like, no, I don't want that. I want this to make sure, because I want the guys to be able to use their characters all the way through. But then saying that, it is hard to build up your characters quickly in this game that I've found so far. So, but we've only done 2 sessions, so yeah. But I am enjoying. I'd love to see maybe another bestiary thing come out soon as well. That would really make my day. I like to see what they're going to do, what other previews will be coming now. So guys, tell me what you think. What do you think about the rough nights and hard days coming? I might do a video on the errata at some point. I'm waiting for the FAQ to come out as well. But so far, I'm loving what I'm seeing from Warhammer, if I'm being honest. Utterly loving it. Again, gnomes might be a little bit funny for me, but I'm still enjoying this all. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Remember, please click like, please leave a comment, please subscribe, hit the notifications. Help me, guys, on the road to 1,000. And I hope you're all well. And I hope everything's good. See you later, guys. Bye.